today we're going to be doing a reset video. It's been a very busy week. I just feel like I need some time out of the week to turn back into myself. So I'm trying to bring my mental and physical space back into alignment with who I am, so it's a little bit less chaotic, because throughout the week, like just behind me, my blanket is covering most of it, but I just throw clothes everywhere. So right now it's kind of hectic, and I just need to like clear my physical space so my mental space is clear, everything is clear. And I'm doing this on a Tuesday and not a Sunday because resets don't just have to occur on Sundays. I think it's a common misconception, or not even a misconception, a very bad habit that we have as humans to procrastinate. To think like, okay, I'll get up in 5 minutes to do this, do that. But I think it's really important just to do things right away, instead of procrastinating those few extra minutes that could lead to 10 more minutes, 30 more minutes, just kind of extending the deadline longer and longer. Eventually, it becomes like 15 days since I said I was gonna do this, So I'm resetting on a Tuesday because Sunday's a bit far. I have today off from work, so why not? And I think it will be good for my mental health if I had a clean space to operate out of. The main plan of attack today is to clean my room, which includes mainly my bed. I have to go through my bag of plushies that I put away when I had guests over staying in my room, because they basically took over my entire bed. And then just picking up knickknacks that I leave throughout my room. Now it's time to load my clothes into my closet. I know, I am embarrassed, but it is what it is, and we're gonna clean it eventually. But that's not today. Today we're cleaning my room. Closet is reserved for a different day, but we're gonna put our clothes into the closet. I'm gonna be honest, there have been multiple occasions where I've sat down and was like, okay, I'm gonna finally clean my closet, and I just stood there, looked at it, and got so overwhelmed and just like, it's gonna have to wait. But we'll get to it one day, and maybe we'll record it. I don't know. We'll see. I unfortunately do buy books that I do not read the synopsis of, and this being one of them. I saw it being recommended on TikTok, and I was like, oh, Christmas romance. Not what I expected. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I'll donate it one day, but let's just keep it on my bookshelf for now. If you want it, hit me up. I was here for. I know, almost all of it is gone. I'm late. No. Now I have to get this one. Wait, mommy, look. I literally just said that. I'm looking for some charms for my notebook. I kind of like this one. I want red. Like, I want to look. Oh, why is that 15? Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna think of getting this one. These are nice. See, why don't they have a red one? I like the green. What do you think?
I like the green.
We finally found you. When I got at Michael's, it was kind of unexpected we were going because I've been wanting to get little charms for my notebook for a while now. This is the green charm. It's got emerald cut stone. And then I have this little framed art of this goddess looking woman. I really like it. It makes it 10 times more me. Yay! I've been wanting these for so long. But let me know if you want like a little journal tour. I need to like personalize the inside more. But this is the first step. Pack of canvases. Is that the plural term for canvas? Canvases. I don't know. I want to get back into painting, but painting is really difficult for me particularly because I feel like I'm not great at it, but it's definitely a medium that I really, really, really enjoy working with. So I want to do it more. So let's do it. Last but certainly not least. Wow. Okay, okay. Don't cancel me, but I have not read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe in my time yet. But hello, this is literally majestic. I really like fantasy books, so this is like right up my alley. Put a dragon coming out of here. I would also buy that. But I'm gonna put this on my bookshelf. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and just so beautiful. Like, even the back has the detail of a book. These pages, like, ironically look so lively. It was 40% off. It was originally priced at $30, and I think we got it for like $18. I was talking to my boyfriend about the idea that time is a social construct. And if you don't know what that means, it just basically means time is something that humans created that is abstract and not concrete. Is the best way I can describe it, but if you want to Google it, definitely go for it, get a better understanding. I think sometimes I don't know how to process that information and make it applicable to my everyday life, but today I was just kind of thinking about it, and it's the idea of learning to enjoy the now, the current moment that you're in order to enjoy any time period at all. Because oftentimes you hear people say, okay, I'm finally gonna be happy once I achieve this, or I'm finally gonna be happy once I get this, you know? But you have to be in a space of knowing how to enjoy life. Because once you achieve this one goal you have, you're not gonna know how to enjoy that moment because you're in that mode of constantly chasing after something. So learning how to enjoy moments when there is uncertainty in the world is so important because that teaches you how to enjoy your time despite things not going your way. I feel like I did not say that in the best way possible, but we're going to practice being more articulate, you know? I think over COVID, it definitely gave me a little bit of social anxiety. I think that goes for a lot of people, but also after COVID, I moved to a new state, so it was kind of difficult at the time for me to adapt. It's definitely gotten better. Also, in my early 20s, I think I'm just learning how to embrace change a lot better than I did before. I think I'm also learning how to embrace uncertainty because, like change, uncertainty is a constant in our lives that I just want to be able to enjoy every moment even though I'm unsure what the next step may be, because that is part of life. There's no excitement in life if you know exactly how your life is going to pan out. I think uncertainty is almost a gift to us, but oftentimes we label it as something very negative because we're scared of a negative outcome. but I also believe in the saying that when one door closes, another opens. So I really don't know what is written in the stars. Maybe I perceive something happening to me at that current moment as bad, but it could turn out good. Memorable example I can remember this being told to me was that this guy broke his leg and had to go to the ER. In the moment, that sounds awful. Like, who in the world would want that to happen? But through that, when he was in the hospital, he met the love of his life, his wife. She was the nurse that was treating him. So in that moment, it seems like a god-awful situation that what good can come of that? But good did come out of it. But in that moment, we can't see that it's something that's meant to happen to lead us somewhere. I think that's something really important for me to learn, people in their early 20s to learn. Honestly, at any age, I think we are not supposed to control every outcome. We're not supposed to control everything in our lives because we don't know what certain paths are going to lead to. And I feel like I'm having a lot of realizations. I was talking to my friend Emily about this. It's so true when they say when you hit 25, your frontal lobe develops. I'm not 25 yet, but just getting there step by step, I can feel my more complex cognitive skills increasing. Like, I'm having a lot more profound thoughts. But that also is achieved by actively pursuing solitude and being comfortable in my own space to be able to have these patterns of thought. Because if your mind is always constantly being stimulated by other people, it's hard to be retrospective and think about how your life has been panning out and just reflecting on things that you need to be reflecting on. And that's why I don't know why that just sounded like an ad, but that's why I think journaling is so important. It allows me to be very reflective and think about certain things I want to improve. Also, just think about my goals and everything like that. So I encourage you all to journal because it can be honestly life-changing. And I think a lot of people say that, but you truly don't understand until you do it. So if you haven't tried it, highly encourage you to try it. I think writing is just such a lovely thing and I want to get better at it, but this is what I've been learning recently, is to make something exist first before perfecting it. Before, I very much procrastinated on doing something because I'm like, okay, this is not going to turn out great, it's not going to look great. For example, with sketching, I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm going to spend all this time on this drawing and it's not going to look good. But the thing is, I have to make it exist first. I have to do the drawing in order to make it look good and also improve a skill. Unless you're very talented, you're not going to jump right into something and be amazing at it. Even then, you still need to polish your skills. There is so much that goes into improving at something. Talent is a portion of it, but a large factor is also discipline to sharpen and hone your skills. But enough of this tangent. It was lovely resetting with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment down below what other videos you want to see. If you like the video, if you don't, what other critiques you have, I'm open. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.